Well, we have some good news for flyers. The House of Representatives today followed the Senate's lead and voted to end air traffic controller furloughs caused by sequestration.
And WENY-HD's Washington correspondent Ted Fioraliso is on Capitol Hill with reaction.
Nearly 2 months into sequestration, and the public is finally starting to feel the impact of the cuts. Delays were reported at airports throughout the country this week, but now there should be some relief on the way. The House voted 361 to 41 today to end furloughs for about 15,000 air traffic controllers and prevent 150 control towers from closing. The bill passed in the Senate yesterday. I caught up with Democratic Senator Bob Casey of Pennsylvania, who says our nation's airports are a lifeline, especially for small communities. Casey says if delays were to continue, it would have had a negative impact on commerce and the economy. He says this bill is a step in the right direction.
Nothing about sequestration is good, and we have to, not only in this context, but in other contexts as well, begin a process of a bipartisan agreement to reverse it and to come up with an agreement that doesn't have the arbitrary and indiscriminate impact that sequestration does.
Republicans, meanwhile, say President Obama has the power to direct the Federal Aviation Administration to ease the impacts of the furloughs and that he's putting politics over passengers.
The worst part is that this all could have been prevented, and it should have been prevented, and it would have been prevented if we would have worked together to replace the sequester. But now we need to look forward to solve this problem, and it's time for these delays to end.
So there's still a divide over sequestration as a whole, but for now, a bipartisan show of support to help avoid these airport delays. The bill now goes to President Obama for his signature. In Washington, I'm Ted Fioraliso.
And more good news locally. The vote also restores funding for 149 air traffic control towers which are slated to close, including the tower at Ithaca Tompkins Regional Airport.